consumed by passion. Totally consumed by passion. Put on a strategically placed shell. Raise a little hell. Frolic in the surf, sand and turf. On totally new island.
Darling, show me love. Tell me lies. You do something to me. Make it all through the night. Touch me once, kiss me twice. You do something to me on this isle of desire.
Kissed by eternal sun. Kissed by eternal sun. A few miles north of the Tropic of Desire. Totally new island. Totally new island. Totally new island. Totally new island.
Let me along to your totally new island. Let me astray to your totally new island. Let me along to your totally new island. Keep saying you're the talk of the town, baby. All I can hear is talking. You like telling me that you'll take me down, baby. When will you just start walking? If you like the fast lane, don't be slow. 'Cause I'm giving you the green light to go. If you got something you wanna show, show it to me. Show it to me. Show it to me. Show it to me. Show it to me.
Boom, baby. We are live. Welcome to Interview with a Man, episode number 354. How to use the internet to filter out bad women. But in order to filter out women, you got to have some women. And we have got the program for you. Guys, don't forget, November 19th, in 3 days, Salt 2.0 is launching. There are over 65 people on the waiting list now. That is just for the month of November. That's not counting all the people that got in early during October who saw Salty Receipts. It's like, I just need to get on this waiting list. That doesn't include those people. I am telling you, I just got the finalized copies of the new modules today. This course is going to be amazing. If you are awful at Instagram, if you are technically incompetent with dating apps, you don't know how to set up an ad, you don't know how to set up a profile, you don't know how to take good photos, everything. We have got the total package right here. All you need to do is put your name right there and your best email address right there. Then just scroll down, click yes, I want in. That's not going to ask you for money or anything. It's just going to put you on a waiting list. On November 19th, you will receive an email from me telling you, hey, the Salt Course 2.0 is live now. It's ready for enrollment. You can only enroll for 5 days. After those 5 days are over, enrollment is permanently closed for 2020. And I don't know when this is coming back. But I do know on November 25th, we get the party started. Okay? We are getting the party rolling with the live coaching webinars. You might ask yourself, what do I get? Why should I sign up? Okay? You get the full video course, okay, which is worth its weight in gold as is, on how to optimize your dating. You get access to the previous webinars that we did in SALT 1.0, which is 10 videos that are minimum 2 hours long each that show you men just like you who were struggling with their dating life, and we got it sorted out, okay? That is available immediately upon signing up, so you can have at least 25 hours worth of footage to watch on top of the course modules that come with it. In addition to that, you get access to the private Telegram chat, and you get to participate in the live coaching starting on November 25th, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will go for 10 sessions. There will be over 100 men in these Zoom sessions for sure. We answer everybody's question. I bring in my team of experts. You get to talk to the entire squad. And I'm telling you, this is something you do not want to miss out on. All of this value is available at saltdaddy.net. Just get on the waiting list. The price is only $597. That's it. It's a $100 boost from last time, but the amount of quality that you get in here, the value is way over $100. Way over $597. Okay? Join our community. Join the Hot Dude Army. Get in here. Let's get this part of your life fixed. You know you want it fixed. You know you're leaving some dating potential on the table. So click the link in the chat if you're too lazy, or just go to saltdaddy.net, get on the waiting list. I am here to serve you. Okay? I am here to serve you. Do not forget that. The link is in the chat, so I will pin it. You can just click on that bit.ly link in the chat as well. It's also for you guys watching on the replay. First of all, thank you if you're watching on the replay. Really appreciate you guys. Second of all, man, my beard is just looking fantastic, I must say. This lighting is on point. I wish my Christmas tree needs a little bit more proper lighting, I think. But it's all good. You guys can see it's a tree, right? And yeah, today we're just gonna talk about it. We're gonna do a pretty break the fourth wall episode today, because I had a run-in with, quite honestly, one of the worst ever customer service experiences in a very, very long time. And I know you might be saying, what the hell? What does customer service have to do with anything like this? Rah, 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 rah. Just calm down. Have I led you astray so far? Have I truly led you down the wrong path? I assure you, I have not. The red flags, good Lord, the red flags are truly everywhere. And, a lot of guys, they get into trouble because they just can't see the girl that they're about to get involved with is, quite frankly, atrocious. And somebody that will, that will ruin their life. To be quite frank, that will ruin their life. There's so many different things. Sorry, I'm looking for this email right now. Was it sent to this email address? This chick is all over the place, bro. God. I found her Instagram. I'm going to show you guys this. This is going to be one of the most like in real life red pills you've ever taken. Wow. One second. No way. This chick already found me and blocked me. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Fan fucking tastic. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wow, wow, wow. Sorry, guys. I was not expecting that. Unbelievable. This just shows you how dialed in these girls are on Instagram. They are so cracked out on this platform. Unbelievably cracked out. Wow, dude. Wow, 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 dude. Unbelievable, bro. This just made this episode 1,000 times more juicier because she knows I fucking found her incompetent ass. And she blocked me on LinkedIn as well. Oh my God. All right, guys. So let me give you a little backstory, okay? So obviously we talked about my weight loss yesterday, right? And one of the things I noticed is that when I was in the best shape of my life, I had a system set up for success. And I had this poster, one of the most iconic posters ever, on my wall. Right here. I'm pretty sure all my meathead bros have seen this poster on the wall. And I was talking with Ryan Fowler from innermasculine.com. We actually have a hypnosis session with me to talk about the eating and stuff like that, really get down to the core issue. And when I was like super, super, super jacked, I had this poster on my wall. And I know that when you have this on your wall and you look at it every day, this psychologically imprints on your mind and also your subconscious mind, which is like infinitely more powerful than your conscious mind. So I wanted to get this done professionally, right? So I went to a company that I contacted actually in 2015. I contacted this company and got it done when I lived in Osaka, Japan, right? Now, let me just tell you something. When I initially contacted this company and said to them, hey, I want this image on a poster that I could put in my room. Can you do it? Me and the man, we had a conversation on the phone, and he was like, yep, you want this image? Okay, what size? Okay. And do you have a HD copy of it? I was like, yeah, I do. It's kind of not the best one. He's like, okay, no problem. I'll send you the invoice right now. 30 minutes, signed, sealed, delivered, done, right? And I had my poster. It was that simple. Delivered to me as well, okay? Now, this is what happened with this situation. I called this company last week, okay? Last week on Wednesday. Let me check the date. Let me just double check the date. On the 12th. When was the 12th? Thursday, okay? This is when I started with everything here, okay? So, let's see. Let me find the in-betweens here. Okay. So, all right. So the email, I can't really show the email because it has like my private address and stuff on there. But the girl, right, her name is Goajia Vang. So, hi, Jonathan. Thanks for your order. I was just wondering if you happen to have this image at a higher resolution. The size is currently at is likely to be quite pixelated when printed. Kind regards, designer, Goja. I'm a fucking moron. I said, okay, how is this size? Send her a counter. Another. She says, but I said, but need to have the words conquer on it. She's like, I said, here's an HD one with text in lower right hand corner. Here, there's the URL. Can you guys remove that? Please let me know. She goes, hi, thanks for sending that. It doesn't fit B1 size exactly. So we can either crop the image, resulting in the hands being cropped out, or we could trim the poster size itself in order to fit the entire thing. Please let me know what you would prefer. Trim size would be 1030 millimeters by 640 millimeters. Also, for the URL, we can remove that. Please let me know what you, blah, blah, blah. Okay? So I send her an email, and then she writes me back. And then I write her again. I said, yeah, this is good. Hit me up. Let's do this. Doesn't get back to me until the next day, 9:45 a.m. Now it's Friday. I told her on Thursday that I want this done. I called her on the phone. I said, hey, I want to get this done today. I want to pay. I want to get the process started because I know you guys are closed on the weekend. Time is money. Let's get this fucking thing on the road here, right? She's like, yeah. Okay. And so let me just tell you guys a little something about customer service, okay? The customer is always right. Unless the customer is a belligerent asshole, the customer is always right. I was clearly trying to tell this girl things over and over and over again, and she kept talking over me. And she kept making excuses for the lack of her ability to get the fucking job done, okay? Now, that being said, it's now Thursday, or now it's Friday, okay? Friday the 13th, 9:45 a.m. Hi, Jonathan. For this size, it doesn't fit B1, blah, 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 blah. I said, okay. I wrote her back, and then she gets back to me. She says, hey, we can size it down, but I don't believe they'll solve the pixelation problem because the resolution of the image is low. Could you send us one that it's at least 150 DPI? If the DPI is, I'm like, what the fuck is DPI? So now I have to go and I have to go in and like Google, like, what is DPI? How do I find a DPI image? All I want is a fucking poster with this goddamn image on it. I'm fighting you. I am fighting you to give you money. You incompetent fucking moron. Why do I have to logically get my point across to fucking give you money? Why is that even a thing? Okay? No business sense whatsoever. No business sense whatsoever. I said, this is the highest quality vision I have on the internet. What other options do you have? And I said, and then she's like, okay. Then she writes me back. She writes me back an hour and 15 minutes later. We can downsize it from B1 to another size. There's no guarantee. However, since web images tend to be low resolution to print off of. Okay? Doesn't give me another option to downsize from. Doesn't give me anything. Just like, just basically writing me off on these fucking emails. Okay? I said, okay, let's do this at 3:32 p.m. I want to finalize this today. Then she gets back to me. Sure. What size do you want it to be now? Just like just a pointless back and forth that is just taking forever. And then I say, let's do B3. So I called in this morning and I was just like, look, it's Monday fucking morning. I called you a bunch of times last week. I told you I wanted this shit done last fucking week. And then she started talking over me. When I'm complaining, she's talking over me. And I was like, all right, this bitch stinks of a Western girl. Stinks of a Western girl. Japanese customer service, look up the word obsequious, okay? Japanese customer service is the best customer service on the planet. And this rude, entitled goblin had the audacity to argue with me on the phone to try to push back and fight with me. To remove responsibility from herself. Okay? So I immediately thought to myself, we've got a moron on our hands here. We have got an idiot. So let's go ahead and take a look at what this idiot is all about. And so she signed her email with all her names. Okay. She signed her emails with her name. Gao Jia Vang, right? I am a creative professional. This is the first level. You put their name in Google and you start pulling up everything, okay? I am a creative professional with a passion for design and international communications. Yeah, your communication skills are shit, okay? And then you could see what's going on with all her little things. And I say, okay, graphic designer, working there for 1 year, 3 months, great. Before that, working at a kindergarten, English teacher. Okay, here we go. Now we're talking Oregon State University. Strike number 1, West Coast. The worst women in America come from, in regards to attitudes, California, Oregon, and Washington. The blue coast of the United States of America, and blue as in Democratic blue. These girls are absolute cancer. Cancer, cancer, cancer. So rude. Like, so arrogantly pompous that she doesn't even understand that she's chasing away business. Luckily, I went on LinkedIn and I found the CEO of Mojo Print and I clicked connect. And I was going to reach out to the guy. After I told her, I said, I need to talk to somebody else, somebody that's not you, because clearly you have no idea what the fuck you're doing. You are incompetent. I told her, you lack business competence, you lack understanding, and you lack communication skills, and you're atrocious for this business. So then I went on LinkedIn and I found the fucking CEO and I hit the connect button. After 45 minutes that that call went down, somebody called me and it was the CEO. And he's like, hey, my name's Daniel. I'm the CEO. He's like, look, I've heard about what's going on. First of all, I've reviewed everything. And quite frankly, I apologize. And then I went on a rant, right? And I just like, I hate this bitch. She's fucking terrible for your company. This shit is atrocious. Okay. And you know what Daniel did the entire time? He didn't say one fucking word. He sat there and he listened. Okay. When you have an angry customer, when they want to get their point across, shut the fuck up and listen. There's a life lesson for all you gentlemen out there. Okay. He shut up and he listened. And then he's like, what can we do to fix this? I was like, get me this fucking image. And I told him, I said, Daniel, I am fighting you to give you money. I am fighting your company to give you money. I said, that girl you've hired, I said, she is atrocious. You need to fire her or she needs retraining or something. This is garbage. I said, this is absolutely garbage. And he's like, look, I know. I looked at the situation. How she handled it was very, very sloppy. And quite frankly, he's like, how can we do this to make it better? I was like, dude, just fucking get me the goddamn poster. Okay? Just give me the poster. So that's step one. You go into Oregon State University, right? And now keep in mind, guys, I'm in incognito mode on this window. Do you know why? This chick has already blocked me. She has already blocked me on LinkedIn and Instagram. You don't think these girls are dialed in? You really think that girl who said, oh, I'm sorry I didn't get your text, I fell asleep. Oh, I'm sorry my battery died. Motherfucker, she got your text. They all got your text. They got your call. They read it all. They ignored you because they're out weighing out other options, period. So she speaks Hmong, English, Japanese, marketing communication joke. The Oregon State University, Bachelor's of Fine Arts, Graphic Design. Solid career choice there. Idiot. Fucking idiot. All right? And this is where, and you could be like, well, you're a little judgmental, MLD. Like, just because she's from Oregon doesn't mean, she's like got problems or whatever. Yes, she does. And when I found her Instagram, I was like, I knew this bitch was incompetent. I knew she was one of those fucking entitled SJWs who just runs their fucking mouth about everything, but has zero real life competency, zero skills, and is quite frankly a leech and not an asset. It's a liability to society. Okay? Now, she's also blocked me on Instagram, but luckily for me, I'm IQ level like 7,000. Okay? I'm able to find it through my other Instagram. I checked it through Hot Dude Life. She blocked Hot Dude Life. She saw what she made upset, and she was like, I can't hang with this. Better block him. Because that's the only thing I can do. Continue to make my little echo chamber. Handling customer orders through company website incompetently. Checking data to ensure files are print ready. Garbage. Communicating with clients online regarding inquiries, customer requests. This chick is atrocious. Anybody who hires this chick, you might as well just take a pencil and fucking shove it in your eye. Like the Dark Knight when the Joker did that to that fucking... that black guy, when that mafia dude, and I think he was a black guy. He's at the table, and that guy he's like, go get him, and he just like, I'm gonna make this pen disappear, bam, and he like slams his fucking head into the pen, the pencil. That's what you should do instead of hiring this girl. That is a medically approved decision by the high commander of the Hot Dude Army. Rather than hire this girl, take a pencil, shove it into your skull. You'll be off. You'll be better off. You will be better off. 1,000%. Okay? So now let's go to her Instagram. Okay? So we got this, right? Make the plan, execute the plan, expect the plan to go off rails, throw the plan away. Adorable. Thank you for a look into the mind of mediocrity. Let's see. Here's her website. Welcome to the studio. Come on in. Which is fucking... This is her design work. Hire me. I'll do this. I can find an Indonesian on Fiverr to do a better job for like 17 cents. Love is when you can blame the farts on each other and still love them. I'm going to vomit. Okay. Now here we go. Everybody knows, right? In order to get your purple heart in SJW land, you either got to get hashtag MET mystery letter, last letter O. Take that, YouTube censorship. Haha. I'm smarter than you. Okay? And, or you get hashtag SEXUALASSUALTED. But not really. Just on like, don't file a police report, but, get your cool points. Make sure you post it on Instagram. Make sure it's such a traumatizing event, right? This is my favorite thing here. Okay? Make sure that it's such a traumatizing event that you're like, you know what? I need to put this on Instagram. Something just happened to me. And, hashtag victim. And I'm so upset right now that I'm literally shaking, and oh my god, and it's a traumatizing moment. Hashtag victim. Let me add some fucking crying gifs on there as well. Okay? Ugh. Let's go back to the train wreck. Okay? So, here she is. Learning to love me again. Great. Start by not being a shitty employee. Okay? This is apparently some dude she used to date or something. I don't know who the hell this is. That's her on the right-hand side. That's her there. Again. That's her there. Just clearly doesn't give a fuck to do her job correctly. That's her right there. Okay. Now, when I was looking at this, I was kind of like, okay, like maybe she's not that, maybe she's just a fucking idiot. Maybe she's just like a dumb person, right? I was like, okay. Oh, just all the red flags, the fucking short hair. Okay. Now, here is my favorite part. One highlight. Survive. Whoa, my God. Do you have cancer? Did you survive cancer? I will respect you if you survive cancer. Hell, I'll respect you if you got the fucking the beer bug. Okay? Let's see. All right. Time for detective work. 2 weeks ago. I see. Long story ahead. Trigger warning. Abuse. There it is. There it is. Suicide. As soon as I read this, I was like, I knew it. You know what? You never seen Rush Hour 2 when Chris Tucker looks at Jackie Chan? He's like, I knew you were lying to me. I knew you were lying to me, motherfucker. You a liar. As soon as I saw this, I was like, I am genius. I am fucking IQ level 7,000. I knew she stank of SJW corruption and filth. And I looked on LinkedIn and I found it. And then I saw this and I was like, now I understand why everything has been atrocious. Now I understand why the fucking process from A to Z has been hell. Okay? Some guys would look at this profile and be like, oh, she's just a regular girl. She's just a girl, Pluto. What you can do. Okay? No. This right here is littered with red flags. Littered with red flags. Okay? This might be one of the most difficult things I have ever had to write. So I decided to write it on my public Instagram for the entire world to see, including strangers. I had been thinking about this for a very, very long time, whether I should do this or not. But I didn't want to stay silent anymore on the matter when I know so many others are out there in the same sinking boat. Yeah, I'm really glad you're 124 followers. I am thrilled that you can preach the gospel to these 124 people. Thank Jesus himself. Okay. And so he said is Alex. Let me go back. Is this the guy? I wonder if this is the guy. This is on September 25th. 8 years ago, I met this goofy guy in math class at OSU. We decided to be study buddies. Well, that ended up not working out very quickly because we skipped class sometimes to play music instead of studying. I honestly had no idea we had managed to pass the class. Now he's about to release his first single. The only thing I'm sad about is his song in the second slide didn't make the final cut. You've come such a long way. I couldn't be more proud of where you are. Where you're going. I'm so happy for you. And I can't wait to see the music you put out in the future. I love you and I miss you, bro. Okay, maybe this is her friend, but I don't know. Let's see who it is. You see this detective work I'm doing right now? Girls do this to every single post you have. They check your who likes it, who you follow, who you comment on, whose comment you like, every single thing. So let's see if this Alex guy is on here. Okay, no. Anyways, let's go back to how brave and strong she is. This is so fucking cringe. But what this is, I've been thinking about this for a very, very long time. I should do this or not, but I didn't want to stay silent anymore on the matter when I know so many others are out there in the same sinking boat. Right. Fantastic. People always talk about abusive relationships between romantic partners, how it is important to try to leave the situations, take control, and be safe. No one talks about abusive friendships, however. Great. Now we've moved the goalposts from not only just dating men, but being friends with men now. Here's a trauma story. Great. People might know him as Stalix Emanek. So clearly and baselessly doxing this fucking guy and just putting this terrible story out about this dude. One-sided story, might I have. I didn't want to believe the rumors back then about this person. I heard the story directly from him, and I was led to believe he was innocent in the allegations against him. I defended him, cut loose friends to do so, and helped him escape the fire that was burning around us. We came to Japan together. Bruh. You don't go to Japan with a girl unless you're fucking. At least I don't. I'm not going to Japan with no bitch I'm not fucking. Are you kidding me? For a time after we arrived in Japan, things seemed okay. Just as quickly, things were not okay anymore. So here we go. Let's go back. IQ level 7,000. Okay, let's go to LinkedIn. And let's look up atrociousbitch.com. So she said where is she? Let's just put her in here. There you go. First result. So she came to Japan with him. So she came to Japan in, looks like 2018. April 2018. God, this chick is not going to last. This upcoming spring, you're going to see this chick go back to America easily. We'll follow up on her. Holler at your boy. You'll see. So she's been in Japan with the guy since April 2018. Here we go. For the last 3 years, I had been emotionally and mentally abused and manipulated until I broke into a million pieces. As if the emotional toll had not been enough, I also suffered physical consequences. There were at least 2 occasions when he put his hands on me and shoved me to the ground. Head first. Okay? How do you shove someone to the ground head first? Do you guys, I when I read this, I was like, okay, already that doesn't make any sense. Do you want to know how you shove someone to the ground head first? Let me show you, okay? I've got an actual forensic evidence here that shows you how to shove somebody in to the ground head first, okay? So this guy is shoving this girl into the ground head first. Let me show you what it looks like. Okay? All right. 1 segundo. Okay. So actually I hacked into their phone, and I have a time machine, and you can actually see here there's actually footage of him slamming her head first into a box, okay? Viewer discretion is advised. This is very, very trigger warning, okay? This is sensitive. All right, here you go. All right, so you can clearly see this is them somewhere, and then right here. Okay, here he is right here, and he's actually going to shove her head first into the ground. Here we go. Right there. Does anybody else explain this to me? How do you shove someone like you literally have to go like this, like take their head and like Batman them straight to the ground. That's the only, as soon as I read that I was like, okay, that doesn't make any sense. much like her customer service skills. Fire this chick. She is a liability. Get rid of her. Okay, let's just go back. Right. The dude was Batman. Yes, she got ultimately... but that's not a... right, a snap down isn't a push, though, John. It's a pull. Good to have you in the house, John. Love you so much, buddy. I'm coming to California. Coming to California in December. Let's meet up. Choke me out. There are at least 2 occasions he put his hands on me and shoved me to the ground head first. Head first. There was another occasion where he, under the influence of alcohol and some drug I didn't know about, charged at me with his arms reaching for my head and screaming at me. Okay? Now she is doxing him on drug usage in one of the strictest countries in the world for drug laws. This chick doesn't give a shit about this guy. She is doxing him and putting out a one-sided story that could, quite frankly, ruin his life. Okay? Do you understand, guys, why I'm doing this episode? I wasn't planning to do this episode. This happened this morning. I hit up my lead intern, Thomas, and I was like, Thomas, make me a thumbnail. It's got to be on this. I got to talk about this story, okay? If you do your due diligence on researching these chicks and you find red flags, run. Run, run, run. If you're a seasoned seducer, like this girl's got too many. Okay, when a girl has red flags and she's hot, it's one thing. But if she's got red flags and she's, how can I put this non get banned off YouTube way? Physically attractive, challenged, okay? It's just not worth it. If she's not a hottie and she's got red flags, definitely not worth it. She got red flags and she's hot. And if you had sex with at least 40, 50 girls, then you can handle it. Okay? So she has said that a guy pushed her headfirst into the ground, which apparently he's Batman. Number 2, sexual assault has been mentioned, hasn't seen it yet. Number 3, drug usage. This girl is a piece of garbage. The worst thing is when we went to a concert together. I stayed sober, but he had taken a handful of some sort of drug. Can anybody mention to me what kind of handful of drugs are going around? Are we like a handful of cocaine? He just like reached into a pitcher's mound and just like, yeah, it's fucking rage, baby. Like, or maybe a handful of marijuana or a handful of ecstasy, which would kill him. What, a handful of shrooms? That's the only thing I could think of. But she would be able to see if they were mushrooms. And in Japan, you can't grab a handful of any type of drug. Drugs in Japan are like virtually non-existent. Okay? Push a 1 in the chat if this is more suspicious than the 2020 presidential election. Can we just put a 1 in the chat? Put a 2 if you disagree and you think I'm just reaching too hard right now. I want to know where you guys stand. Okay? Because this is just insane. And nothing but 1's going in. Adriano Ramos is 1.5. Uh-oh. Jordan's in the house. Mac the Day Gamer. Mac, I didn't even tell you about this bitch, bro. Mac, I wanted to call you about this girl and tell you immediately when this happened this morning, bro. I got more details for you, buddy. Holler at me. Shout out to the Deadly Arts. Jordan is the Australian intern working with my program. Hard worker, killing the game. Just got updated to mod today. Look forward to working with you. We got some very special things brewing, boys, me and Jordo. All righty. So, a handful of some drug. At the concert, he was dancing and flailing rudely, bumping into people around us. Could it be due to the alleged handful of drugs that he just took? Now, are you judging somebody for their drug addiction? Is that what you are? You got to choose an SJW path to fucking walk down. This nothing pisses off Mac the Day Gamer more than the militant, the FEMENIS, whatever the hell you spell it. I don't want to say the word, get in trouble on YouTube. But the ladies who don't like to cooperate with anybody other than their own demands, and they're all from America, and they have purple hair, short haired, FEM, fill in blank. Okay, Mac hates them. What's up, Benjamin Diaz? Ben, you're gonna love this. So, because this concert was in Japan, he was definitely behaving very rudely. See how she's just running a character smear on this guy? By the end of the concert, here's another incongruency in her story. This girl is fucking stupid. I don't care what anybody thinks. I know this bitch. She's retarded. Okay? By the end of the concert, he was no longer able to walk due to what he had taken, and I literally had to drag him back to the train station to get us home. Now, as she is dragging him, he screamed at passerby on the street and attempted to run into traffic several times. So you're being dragged, like Weekend at Bernie's, just dragging you along, and then out of nowhere you have like a burst of energy, like, wait a minute, I want to run head first into traffic. Let's go. Does that make sense to anybody? Are we sniffing any red flags out here? A lot of inconsistencies in her story, much like her work ethic. I had never been more scared in my life. Not even the time I fell down a waterfall when I was 19 could compare. Thank you for the backstory. Thank you for the waterfall story. Really tying in the waterfall really got my vote to hate this guy. Thanks so much. When we finally got to my apartment, I laid him on my sofa so he could sleep, while I sat nearby having anxiety attacks. I felt his arms and hands reach over me and attempt to get under my clothes. Despite trying to push my arms away, he kept doing it even after I hit him. The next morning, he told me he thought it was okay to do based on a brief past history. Brief past history. The plot thickens. Brief past history. Okay? Could anybody tell me what do you think that means? Brief past history. He thought he could make a move sexually on her because of a brief past history. See, Joel says right, they used to be fucking. Okay? Let's go back here. Remember this? No one talks about abusive friendships, however. Okay. I defended him, cut loose all friends to do so, and helped him escape the fire that was burning around us. We came to Japan together. AKA, you ditched your friends, you ditched your family for a fucking hot white dude. Let's keep it real. You wanted some of that primo. You wanted some of that primo DNA. And here you are. For the last 3 years, we're recapping her story. For the last 3 years, I had been emotionally and mentally abused. 3 years. 3 years. Listen, if any of you guys in the Hot Dude Army, you come to Hot Dude Con and you piss me off and you hit me or anything, I'm beating your ass right there on the spot. Oh, I'm gonna pepper spray you. I'm gonna have my fucking top secret super agent people that follow me around fucking dump you off in a river somewhere, okay? Let alone am I gonna sit around and let you guys bully me and beat me up for 3 years? Hell no. Hell no. You kidding me? 3 years. I'm gonna wrestle you, Dustin. That's when he told me he thought it was okay based on a brief history. So now the fact that, okay, so now here's what she's painting him as. Raging drug addict, right? She had to literally drag him to the station, but then he got these bursts of energy to run into traffic and shout at people. And then he came home, and then all of a sudden you think he's sober. He's so fucked up that he's like on this drugs, and now because he's fucked up on drugs and he makes a move on you because he's just hammered. Now you got to hold him to full responsibility. You got to choose a story and stick with it. I don't want to spar with Artemis. Artemis will kill me. Artemis from Tennessee. He'd just do the right thing and shoot me. He continued to hold that stance and never saw the gravity of what he did to me. The worst part was that I forgave him. That's right, sister. Don't forgive people. Hold grudges forever. Take that shit to the grave with you. There's studies that say it kills you. It doesn't matter. They're wrong. Feelings over facts. During these last few years, I was lied to. I was being gaslit. I felt trapped. Often, he would talk about leaving me and ending our friendship. Threatening to end things. This is a relationship, and she's just so full of shit she doesn't want to admit it. Threatening to end things if I didn't do what he wanted. When he constantly told me my feelings were not his problem. What a boss. I should reach out to this guy and interview him. There was a time where he tried to cheer me up and then became extremely angry at me because I said I was tired. He then threatened again to end the friendship because I was ungrateful and not happy enough. You are ungrateful and you are miserable for sure. You are an ungrateful and miserable person. I can tell by how rude you were to me on the phone, how nasty you were, how you have zero idea of what customer service is, zero idea of the customer and client relationship. You are repugnant. Okay? Ugh. Sickening. Did I use that word repugnant correctly? I'm trying to expand my vocabulary. Is anybody actually learning something from here? So for you guys that are coming in, long story short, I see a lot of people saying, what is this? Zuzu, sorry, I was just in the middle of a rant. George, as well as you. Repulsivism. I want to use repugnant. Is that a correct term? Repugnant? I'm trying to expand my vocabulary over here, boys. I'm trying to do better for you guys. So I'm ordering a Arnold Schwarzenegger poster to put on my wall. I went through this company before. Literally had a man on the phone. Took me 30 minutes. Hey man, here's the image. Okay, what size you want it? This size. All right, sounds good. Let's do this. You want to do it like this? Yes. How much is it gonna cost? This much. What's your address? This is my address. All right, I'm gonna send you a link. Send the PayPal. Call me back. Boom. Send the link. PayPal. Call me back. 30 minutes. Done. Good to go. When it's gonna arrive? 3 to 5 business days. We're gonna mail it to you. Thank you so much for doing business with us. We'll see you next time. This chick, I called her last Thursday and I tried to get the order done. I told her on Thursday I want this done today. No urgency on her behalf, nothing. Every time I called her, all she was trying to do is rush me off the phone and get back to email communication where she could fucking lackadaisically get back to me when she cared to. Next day, Friday comes around. I hit her up. I'm like, yo, let's do this. Give me some recommendations. She's like, well, what size do you want? I was like, I don't know. What sizes do you have? I have A1, B1. I was like, okay, what the fuck does that mean? I don't know what A1, B1 is. She's like, well, you could look up a chart online. I was like, or you could fucking do your job and tell me what the fuck your goddamn company offers. How about that? And I'm just catching people up who are just coming now. And I'm telling her, like, listen, why the fuck am I fighting you to give you money, bitch? Have you lost your fucking mind? Do you have any idea how business works? Let me save you the cognitive energy that you're going to expend trying to calculate that. No. Okay, you don't fucking understand at all. You're an idiot. And then I looked her up on LinkedIn, found her LinkedIn, saw she was from Oregon. I was like, here we go, strike number one. Saw she was from fucking social justice land. Looked her up, her profile, found her on Facebook, found her on Instagram. Saw this story about her. I'm so a victim. How about you go to the police? How about you file a report instead of publicly putting this shit on the internet for everybody to see with baseless accusations? Oh, because you want attention. You want to be special victim because you're fucking sick and damaged inside. Thanks, Jordan. Repugnant did work. This is a repugnant woman. You vagabond. Ugh. And I had just done all this research. And when I found this thing right here this morning, because I wasn't planning this episode, guys. I had done my research because I'm fucking Batman detective level over here. And I found this and I was like, here's the problem. She's fucking insane. And she's been in Japan under 2 years now. April coming up is going to be the 2-year mark. I guarantee you, and it's not a coincidence that she's lashing out 2 weeks ago. I tell you, American girls, if they don't assimilate, which she has not assimilated, they don't last in Japan for more than 2 years max, maybe 3. And if she's like broke and she can't get back. Okay. Another thing is this. She's in Osaka. The foreigners in Osaka has the third lowest IQ in America, in Japan. Okay. Osaka has the third lowest IQ in Japan. Okay, Osaka people, Kansai girls, great. They're fun. They're easy to have fun with. The girl Eri, she's from Kansai. They're fun. They're easy to talk to. They're cool. But they're also fucking stupid. Okay? They have the third lowest IQ in Japan. Number 1 is in Okinawa. Okay? And the gaijin, the foreigners over there, they're all losers. I lived in Osaka for a year, and I was like, every fucking foreigner in this city is a loser and doesn't want to amount to anything. It's like a huge music scene and bar scene. He's like, hey, like, you're not cool, like, you're not alright, and like, I'm not alright, but like, dude, that's alright, like, let's just make music, and like, oh, let's like fucking leech off society and be fucking losers. Yeah, man, let's go. Like, that's the vibe over there. I despise people like that. I'm a go-getter. Okay? This is who I am. All right? And those people, whatever, you want to be a loser, that's fine. Go vote for fucking Joe Biden. Go raise the taxes. Ruin society. I'm going to escape. I'm going to go hang out with my fucking winter friends, and I'm going to be driven, and I'm going to keep on studying cryptocurrency. I'm going to keep on studying physical fitness. I'm going to keep on studying wealth management. I'm going to keep on getting better. I was in this city for a year, so I understand why she's able to keep her head above water, because it's a city of idiots. And she's not really standing out. So, anyways, New South Wales. Are you talking about her boss, Adriana Ramos? Where you at? Anyways, okay. Her boss is from Wales. So, you know. And then I found this after doing some detective work, and then I realized, okay, here is the problem. I have found it.
You guys don't donate $100.
Thank you so much.
Now, you're a beta male. You're
Thank you.
You're blue pill for
I
life.
fixed it.
You better send me $1,000 in donation right now.
IQ level 7,000. I fixed it. I had to figure it out. It took me a long time, but I fixed it. Hectorius. Goddamn gold MLD, $3.99 super chat. Thank you so much. All the alerts are fixed, dude. So if you guys want to hear, I'll just send them all to you. If you want to join the Hot Dude Army, click on that link. You want to send a donation, click on that link, okay? If you want to do a super chat, you can click on the super chat, but all the alerts are working. If you found this was this message of value, send a donation if you care to. Or don't, I don't care, but I'm just doing this for you guys. I mean, I fucking love doing this. And like, this is just like this is just a day in my life here that I'm just broadcasting. I'm not crazy. This shit is happening in real life. I'm not like some angry psychopath. This is a Western culture phenomenon. And a lot of you guys don't really understand how bad it is because you haven't escaped the West. You haven't been to another country that's not westernized. Man, customer service in Japan is top of the line. Top of the line. If that was a Japanese person, that thing would have been done in 30 minutes, and they would apologize if it took 1 minute over 30 minutes. They would be like, I am so sorry. You know, you are the fucking man. You're the best customer ever. We are so sorry for our incompetence. We respect you. Because you know why? Do you know why Japan has the third strongest economy in the world? Because they know that the customer is always fucking right. And they deliver quality products, quality customer service, and they get your money. And in Japan, 9 times out of 10, it's no refunds. So gotcha, bitch. So they're smart. They're clever. China China's not known for quality. China's known for mass production. America is known for quality, and American customer service used to be good, but American customer service now is fucking garbage. Customer service in America is atrocious. And it's because you have some miserable bitch on the other side of the counter that fucking got her liberal arts degree in feminism, basket weaving, squirrel asexual theory, and she's mad because she's fucked her whole life up. And she has to have like a chipper spirit for customer service, and she's just not down. So that's why customer service in America has also fucking sank and spiraled down into nothingness. Okay? So, anyways, let me continue here with the story. So, let me just start from the top, okay? So it says, during these last...
You guys don't donate $100
Okay, hold on.
right now. You're a beta male. You're a cuck.
Thank you.
You're a blue pill for life. You better send me $1,000 in donation right now.
And that's
Thank you so much, Adriana Ramos. Stream on Alpha Widow would be cool. Yes, I could do it. During these last few years, I was lied to. I was being gaslit. I felt trapped. Often, he would talk about leaving me and ending our relationship, threatening to end things if I didn't do what he wanted, and constantly told me my feelings were not his problem. There was even a time he tried to cheer me up and then became extremely angry at me because he said I was tired. He then threatened me again to end the friendship because I was ungrateful and not happy enough. He should have left. If he ever hurt me or made me sad, he would ignore the problem until it went away. If he ever made me cry, he would take Xanax like candy and chase it with alcohol because my anger made him anxious, pushing the blame of his addiction problems onto me. I thought it was all my fault. I thought if he died from drug overdose, it was my fault for not being strong enough to be there for him. There was at least 2 times he admitted to trying to overdose on purpose to die while I was asleep in the same room. Okay, who cares? Towards the end, I was lamenting over a past relationship where the ex had shown me pictures of his slashed wrists to gain my sympathy. So she has a history of attracting damaged people. Damaged people attract damaged people. During this story, he showed me his arms with his own Louis/wrist, just a few days old. I panicked. I cried. Everything just shattered. My soul shattered. Oh my God! Right, great copywriting right here. My soul shattered all by itself. Right? This is fantastic. I ended up making my own threats to him to kill myself. I hurt myself. I drank myself to sleep. And when things hit standstill, I tried to overdose on sleeping pills to end my life, to end the nightmares and the pain. Fire this chick. Fire her. Liability. When I recovered, he never once reached out to see if I was okay or to even see if I was alive, because he did the smart thing. You're toxic, and he cut you out of his life permanently. It didn't matter that I had dropped everything when he had a crisis. He ran the other direction whenever I had any problem going on. He always called me his ride or die, but he only cared if I rode, not if I died. He often seemed annoyed by existence. I'm annoyed by your existence, which made me feel like if my best friend can't stand me, no one else can. Well, I can't stand you either, and you're probably going to get fired. Thank God. You need a fucking intervention, bitch. You are an awful human. I was alone and felt like I had no one to turn to. I am coming out with this today finally, because for a long time he forbade me to confide in anyone about these things because he did not want to be exposed on social media again like he did 3 years ago. He also refused to talk to me himself, so I suffered alone. I understand now the gravity of the situation I have been in the past few years. Unfortunately, not everyone is lucky. I am writing this today to let everyone know, my 124 followers, that those being abused do not have to suffer alone. Not everyone can get out, and it breaks my heart so much. Not everyone can see the signs either. I sure didn't. I thought because we were friends and not romantic, he couldn't abuse me. You know, she's like constantly throwing in these not romantic, not romantic. Why? What does Myron Gaines always say? Chicks always try to sell purity. She's trying to tell the world, I'm not a hoe. I'm not a hoe. We're just friends. We're just friends. This is not romantic. She's trying to cover her ass the entire thing here. This girl did all the nasty things with this guy because a girl doesn't stay with the guy that long unless the dick is fire. Period. I was wrong. If anyone is suffering quietly, please know you don't have to do it all alone. We have voices and we must use them no matter how quiet they are or how loud they are. Any abuse of any kind is wrong, and I don't want to stay quiet any longer. Together we are stronger, and together we support ourselves and each other to be free of situations that keep us hostage. Who gives a fuck? You're a goddamn awful employee, you dumb bitch. Good Lord, what a train wreck. I have never tried to kill myself over any bitch or anybody. I love myself too much. Are you fucking kidding me? Why would I try to kill myself and then blame it on somebody else? Clearly, that's your fucking issue. Stalix Emonak. Let's see what this guy. Let's do some detective work. Stalix Emon. What is it? Let's Emonak. Emonak. There we go. Oh, this is our guy. All right, let's see, homeboy. Oh my God. You're just gonna let your ride or die inside September 5th. This must have been when they were fighting. Oh, Jesus. Let me ask you, it's the time that you have wasted for your rose that makes your rose so important. I wonder who made him this. Thank you. Homemade cookies and cream, muffins, cheat day, Japan Rose Garden, Portland vibes. Gee, I wonder who made him these things. Probably just friends, I assure you. Just friend zones. Smart enough not to put a picture of her on there. Oh, this dude stays cheating. Oh, bro, this guy's a dirtbag. Oh, show. Jesus Christ. This is your competition, guys. This guy right here. This is who you're afraid to get on Tinder for. You're afraid to get on Bumble because you think you can't compete with this guy. Okay? This guy, guys, let me see. Let's play Chad. Okay? Wait, no, that's a fucking map of Chad. Hold on. Well, it looks like Google Japan is a little bit more based. There we go. Google Chad. Okay. You guys think when you're getting on a Tinder, like every guy looks like this and you're never going to be able to compete. This is what you think. But the reality is it's fucking this guy. That's your competition. Okay? So, expectation, reality. What you're afraid of, theoretically, what you're really afraid of. Okay? Oh, fantastic. Let's check his Twitter. Oh, this is this is a while ago. It's fantastic. Fantastic. So, now, just so you guys know, that chick blocked me. Blocked me on LinkedIn and blocked me on Instagram. This happened this morning. Okay, now it's midnight in Japan. This happened this morning, and she blocked me now. Okay, These chicks are dialed in on their social media presence. The average girl is far more competent than the average man in the ways of social media. Okay? Timeout, that's a dude? That is a dude. Incognito says their reputation is number one. Absolutely. 1,000% correct. All they care about is a reputation. See how she's over and over and over again? I didn't have sex with him. We're just friends. We he tried, he sexually assaulted me, even though he's under the influence of drugs. So he's supposed to be 100% aware of what he's doing. You said he's on so much drugs, he's slamming into people, running into people all over the place. And then now what? Now he's supposed to be like, oh, hashtag believe all women. I don't know what I was thinking. I've finally come to my senses. Even though I took a handful of drugs. Can anybody explain to me what handful of drugs is not going to kill you? If you took a handful of ecstasy, you're going to die. If you took a handful of cocaine to the fucking face, you're going to have a heart attack right there. If you took a handful of heroin, you're definitely going to die. If you took a handful of LSD, you're definitely going to be dead, mentally fucked up for the rest of your life. Jaren says that her story is fake as fuck because that feminine dude ain't physically abusing nobody. I know, exactly, dude. Exactly. I'm probably going to email the CEO and be like, you should take a look at this because you got a crazy one on your hands here. You've got a crazy one. And that chick, dude, when I talked to the CEO today, I was like, look, bro, I'm CEO of my own company. You're clearly the CEO. I'm just going to tell you, business owner to business owner, that chick is a liability. I just told the dude straight up. I was like, I do not give a fuck. And then I stopped in the middle of all these things. I said, Daniel, I just want to tell you, thank you. Thank you for not interrupting me when I was speaking. I was like, this phone call right now, this gesture has saved your business reputation. I said, I know you care about your business reputation. I said, that chick, she doesn't give a fuck. She does not give a good goddamn. So, like I said, screenshot before she takes. I got the video right here. I got the video. Okay. So, that's what I'm trying to tell you guys right here is this is real. These kind of girls are real. They exist and they're out there. Some dude out there is looking at her profile is like, wow, she's like such a strong, empowered, great woman, blah, 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 blah. No, not at all. Okay. This is why you've got to fucking get your competence of understanding the modern woman down today. And that is what we're going to be covering in Salt 2.0. Remember, the 19th of November. Gentlemen, this week, Salt 2.0 is going live. If you like that breakdown and you want to know exactly how I came to those conclusions, how I did everything, we will be covering that in the Salt webinars. All you need to do to get on the waiting list, put your name in here, put your best email address in here, click yes, I want in. You'll be put on the waiting list. And on November 19th, you will receive an update in your email box that allows you to enroll in the course. Enrollment is only for 5 days. After that, enrollment is permanently closed. And on November 25th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we begin session 1 of 10 for our online Zoom coaching calls. So that's going to do it for us today. Gentlemen, these bitches are crazy, bro. Screen, filter, and get them out of your life if you find they're psychos like this, okay? Until then, you guys have a wonderful day. Get out there, make money, make muscles, learn game. Thank God that you don't have a woman like this in your life. And until then, I'll see you tomorrow here at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.